Good evening, everybody. If you can hear me, can I get it in the comment section? If you can hear me, please can I get it in the comment section? Please, if you can hear me, can I get it in the comment section? Let me know you can hear me. If you can hear me, do well to drop something for me in the comment section so I would know you can hear me well. All right. I think I can see we can hear me now. Thank you so much. Please, if you are on the call with me and you've not dropped anything, please do well to drop it now. Let me know how many people are with me on the call. If you are with me on the call and you've not dropped anything in the comment section, please do well to drop now and let me know how many people are with me on the call today. Ahmed, good evening. Good evening, Ahmed. Esther, good evening. You're welcome. Monica, good evening. Adeyeye Adebimpe, a beautiful evening to you. Maria, I think Maria is the only person happy to be here tonight. Maria said it's good to be here. Maria, it's good to have you here too. You're welcome, Maria. Monica said another day to improve ourselves further. Oh, yes, another day to get better again. It's so good to have you here, Monica. Adam, good evening. Emeka, good evening. Kim, good evening. I don't know if I got that pronunciation correctly, but good evening. Adam, good evening. Adebimpe, thank you so much for the feedback. Emeka, thank you. Monica, good evening. You can hear me clearly. How was my day? Well, my day was it was stressful, yes. And it was stressful and at the same time it was sweet. Yes. Thank you so much for asking. Um, Mohammed, you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you. Emika, loud and clear. Okay. Absin, you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you. Chidazie, good evening. You're welcome. Esther, you can hear me too. All right. Emeka, you can hear me. Idika, all right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Chidozie said, it's been quite a while. How are you? Yes, 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 it's been quite a while. But I am wondering why we didn't miss me. I wasn't around the last class. I had to attend to something else. So it was only Chidozie that noticed I wasn't around. Okay. All right. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to keep it for now. Hamed, yes, Power BI, you're welcome. You're welcome. We're having a wonderful session today. Christine, good evening. You're welcome. So, as we're joining the live, please make sure we drop something for me in the comment section because it is only through your comments I'm going to know, okay, I think my people are ready for me. So, if I'm not seeing anything on the comment section or if I'm not seeing quite a number of comments, I'm just going to conclude that we are not ready for today's session. So please, if you're on the call, do well to drop something for me in the comment section. And also, make sure we keep liking the live. We know how we do it already. We know how we do it already. So make sure we keep liking the live. And also, if you've not subscribed to the channel by now, please do that now. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do that now. I just said, thank God I said it was sweet at the end of the day. Yes, it was sweet at the end of the day. Thank you so much. Okay, so I've told you guys how my day went. So let me ask us to how did our day go to? I hope our day too was okay. And I hope it wasn't as stressful as mine. And I hope it was productive. I hope it was sweet too. So how did our day go? Let me know in the comment section. Adebola, good evening. You're welcome. Timilayin, good evening. Okay, Timilayin is greeting the whole team at Ideal Innovate. Timilayin, the whole team too is greeting you. A wonderful evening to you. So yes, how did our day go? I'm still waiting for it in the comment section. How did our day go today? Oh, finally, someone is speaking out. Ahmed said, honestly, I missed your intro. It is only Ahmed that missed me. Okay, okay. Ahmed, let me ask you, how was your day? Hope your day went well. Hope it wasn't stressful. So Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do that now. If you've not subscribed to the channel, and also let's keep liking the live. Let's keep liking the live because we are starting the class real soon today. So let's keep liking the live so we can move straight into today's class. So, how did our day go? Inkem said it was sweet. Peter too said my day went well. All right, that's good to hear. And I believe everybody has downloaded what we need to download for the class today. I want to believe everybody has done that. Please, if you've not done that, do that now. You need it for the class to start today. So if you've not done that, please do that. Please do that. How to install Power BI video. I believe everybody has watched that video and has done that already. It is very, very important for today's session. So please, if you've not watched that video on how to install Power BI, please make sure you watch it before the class starts. Make sure you watch it before the class starts. Okay, Ahmed said my day was splendid. All right, that's good to hear. Adebala said, my day was quite stressful and tiring. Hey, I'm so sorry to hear that. We are in the same shoe. Yes, we are in the same shoe. But then, just as I said, mine was sweet at the end of the day. So how is your day going? Like it was stressful and tiring. How is this night going? Is it at least better than how the day went? Okay, Ahmed said, and I am so excited to continue to be here today. Honestly, to the people that are not in class today, I don't know what to tell them because today's session, we wouldn't want to miss it for anything. Tonight's session is a class that you don't want to trade. Honestly, you don't want to trade it. So, if you are here tonight with us on the call, I say a very big congratulations to you. Adebinkwe said, I missed you too, most especially the way you cheer us up before class. Okay, let me believe you are saying the truth. I wanted to say it because Ahmed said it, but then I know you are saying the truth. Thank you so much for missing me. I honestly missed you guys so much too. So yes, how did our day go? Let me get it in the comment section. I also have a question for us before we start today's class. I also have a question for us before we start today's class. But then I would want to know how our day went because it is only when we are emotionally stable, when we are not too tired, when we are not too stressed, that is the only time we can focus and concentrate on the class. And that is why I would always want us to be happy before the class starts. And that is why I would always want our energy to be high. You know how we do it here at ID Innovate, learning with fun. We know that, right? I don't need to start explaining how that is. So I always want us to be happy. So let me know how your day went. Let me know how your day went in the comment section. I'm very, very much interested in that. Okay, Adebola said, this night is quite better than how my day went. Hearing your voice made it more better. I'm excited for today's class. Ha. Okay, thank you so much for that compliment. Thank you. Oh, Michael, your day was very tiring. I'm really sorry to hear that. Was it work? I'm really sorry to hear that. And to the amazing people that keep liking the live, thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. Please keep liking the live because the class is about to start. And yes, I said I have a few questions for us or a question for us. Okay, Adebinkwe, your day went well, not too tiring. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, let me do something before I ask my question. Let me do something. Let me know how many people. I don't like our energy. Our energy is too dull for me. And trust me, if we keep giving me this energy, we are not going to go into today's class. So let me know my people that are here with me. I know my people. When I see my people, I recognize my people. So, if you know you are ready for tonight's class, if you know you're ready for an amazing session tonight, can I get our favorite emojis in the comment section? Please, only if you know you are ready for today's class. Let me know how many people are ready for tonight's class. Let me know how many people are ready for me. Let me know my own people. So, if you know you're ready for tonight's class, can I get our favorite emojis in the comment section? If you know you're ready for tonight's class, can I get our favorite emojis in the comment section? Oh, Bolaji, you're asking how can you install Microsoft BI? The video has been sent on the group. It has been sent on the Telegram and also the WhatsApp platform. So just watch the video on how to install it. You need it for today's class. So please, if you've not done that, kindly watch the video before the class starts and download what you need to download. You need it for today's class. Check on WhatsApp or on Telegram. So download it fast before we go into today's session. So yes, if you're ready for tonight's class, can I get it in the comment section? Our favorite emojis in the comment section. I am counting and I want to see over 20 emojis on the comment section with different names, please. Yes, with different names. So if you're ready, oh, my people, I can spot my people. My people are even telling me I can, I will, and I must. Okay, let's do that instead. If you're ready for an amazing session tonight, can I get I can, I will, and I must in the comment section? Not your favorite emojis this time. If you know you're ready for today's class, can I get an I can, I will, and I must? Okay, my people are even dropping it even before I said it. If you're ready for today's class, can I get an I can, I will, and I must in the comment section? I can, I will, and I must. If you're ready for tonight's session, can I get I can, I will, and I must in the comment section? Okay, I can see one, two, three, four, five. Just five people are ready for tonight's class. Okay, I think I can see one more person. Six people ready for tonight's class. Trust me, Miss Ella loves to talk. And if I don't get up to the number of comments I want to get, I'm not going to hand over my mic to the tutor for today. And I said it earlier that today's class is going to be amazing. Tonight's experience is going to be mind blowing. Yes, let me put it that way. It's going to be mind blowing. So if you know you don't want to miss this amazing session, if you know you want to gain something tonight, you want to learn something tonight, you are ready for Ideal Innovate tonight, let me get I can, I will, and I must in the comment section. I can, I will, and I must in the comment section. Okay, my people are turning up already. My people are turning up because I think most people on this platform, or don't let me say most people, or I am just guessing, some people might join the call and they just drop their phone and they're probably turning eba somewhere or eating jollof rice somewhere and they're not even listening to us. So I'm going to fish them out today. If you know you can hear me, you're ready for tonight's session, you are 100% with us, can I get an I can, I will, and I must in the comment section? Okay, okay, okay. I think I've seen reasonable number of I can, I will, and I must. Just as I said, I won't do want to rob us off the class that we are supposed to have today. So we are just going to go straight into today's amazing session. So you know what you need to get ready. Your fully charged laptop. Make sure you have that just by your side. Your 100% concentration. Make sure you also have that by your side. And of course, zero distraction. Make sure you have that by your side too, and get ready to have an amazing experience. So now that I can see we're ready, I can get our I can, I will, and I must. I'm going to hand over my mic to the tutor for tonight. But before I hand over my mic to the tutor for tonight, please and please make sure you keep liking the live. You honestly don't want this class to get disconnected during the course of the training. So please and please make sure you keep liking the live as our tutor is coming on board. And also, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do that now. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do that now. And I'm still waiting for reasonable number of I can, I will, and I must in the comment section. I can, I will, and I must in the comment section. I can. Oh yes, Adebinkwe, my question, my question. Should I ask my question now, or I um I postpone it to the next class? How should it go? How should it go? How should it go? Okay, but let me. I think I should just postpone it to the next class. But let me just ask one. Let me ask one. I have lots of questions for her, but let me just ask one. So the question is this: what have you learned? What have you learned from the very first training to this present class? What have you learned with Ideal Innovate? You always come to the class and At the end of the day, you are given assignments, you're given projects, you do your projects and you do everything. So what have you learned? Drop for me in the comment section and let me see the people that have really been following us from the first class. And also, please, I want to emphasize on this. This is very, very important. We've been saying it from the induction ceremony. This scholarship is 100% is 100% scholarship, and that is because some people have invested something in it, and what they invested is their money. So we also need to invest something in this life. If we want to go far in life, we have to sacrifice something. It might be our time, our money, our energy, but at least we must sacrifice something. So some amazing individuals sacrifice their money for us just because they want us to get this for free. So the only thing we are sacrificing is our time and our commitments. So please, every project given to us, let us make sure we do our project and submit before the deadline. Let's make sure we do our project and submit before the deadline, because we've been screaming it from the induction ceremony. No tests, no projects, no certificates. No tests, no projects, no certificates. We have to make sure that everybody that is getting the ideal innovate certificate really earned it. So we must make sure that, oh, what we taught you, you understand, and that is the only time we would be able to give you our certificate. So please make sure you take your projects very, very serious. No tests, no projects, no certificate, because some people they might probably miss out on some tests, and then after the graduation ceremony, after certificate, they'll not enter our DM. Oh, I couldn't get my certificates. Meanwhile, they were probably not listening to the instruction when we're screaming no test, no project, no certificate. And that is why we keep emphasizing it now. Please make sure you do all your projects. Make sure you do all your projects. Every test that is given, make sure you do every test that is given. And also, the recorded videos are there for you in case there is anything you don't understand during the course of the training. Maybe network threw you off or anything. Always do well to go back to the recorded video. If there is anything you don't understand during the course of the assignment, go back to the recorded video. It's there for you. You would understand. And if you still don't understand, the Telegram community is there for you to ask your colleagues. So my question, I'm going to be postponing it for the next class. I want us to enjoy today's session. Yes, I want us to have an amazing experience. So I can see I can, I will, and I must. So I'm just going to. And oh, we've been answering my question. I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot from creating pivot tables to building dashboards and analyzing students' data. Don't worry, I'm going to listen to everything we've learned in the next class. Please make sure you get ready for me. Yes, let me put it that way. Make sure you get ready for me against the next class. All right, so now I'm going to hand over my mic to the tutor for today. I know that our tutor has been waiting for me to call him in. Like, he cannot even wait to come and have this beautiful class with us. So let me hand over my mic to the tutor for today. So, Mr. Favor Francis, we are finally ready for you. Are you also ready for us tonight, sir?
Yeah, we're 100% ready. Let's go.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. And we're sorry for keeping you waiting. I know you couldn't wait for us to call you on board to have a wonderful time with us. So the mic is finally handed over to you.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Miss Ella, and I also appreciate everyone for joining us today. Um, and all of us that are in this meeting today, I want to give you a very big kudos, right? Just like as I always say, when something, when it has to do with growth, when it has to do with acquiring something that's going to change you, um, not everybody that started that will complete it. Is that okay? I don't know why life is like that, but that's how natural life is. Is that okay? So I want to congratulate each and every one of you that made it from last week to this week. A lot of you that started this program, trust me, a lot of you are not here anymore. Some people, due to inconsistency, some people due to life challenges, some people due to different reasons, right? But you are here. Come and celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself for being here. It's a pleasure that you are here, and it's a good thing. I tell you that 100%. It's a good thing that you're sacrificing. It's not like you don't have busy schedule. It's not like you don't have other things you're doing, but you're sacrificing to be here, and that shows that this what is happening here shows that how life works, right? Everybody in life is given an opportunity to grow. Everybody in life is given an opportunity to become successful. And at the end of the day, some people prefer to stay the way they are. Some people prefer to go forward. Is that okay? So this is how an opportunity is being given to everybody. And some prefer to quit. Some prefer to stop at the end of the day. Some prefer to get tired. Some prefer to get demotivated at the end of the day. And you guys are moving forward. And that's a very big thumbs up from each and every one of you right here. So we celebrate you guys again. So today we are going to be driving into a very important lesson, and this has to do with utilizing Power BI for data analytics and visualization. Now, Power BI is a very important software in the data analytical field and industry, right? Because of this software is one of the top software in the industry right now that a lot of big companies, Fortune 500 companies, tech organization, they use in what? In creating their data visuals. They're using creating their data visuals for interpretation, right? For presentation as well. So this software we are trying to get into right now is a must know if you want to be a professional data analysis that will have an advantage anywhere you go, whether you're trying to look for a contract, whether you're trying to look for an employed job, a full-time role, or any other type of role that you're looking for. So it is compulsory. That's the way I put it. It's compulsory as a data analyst. If you have learned Excel, one key thing you need to learn, you need to learn how to create visual, because of it is through visuals that data are being interpreted for what? For decision making. Is that okay? Right? A lot of managers, a lot of CEOs, a lot of supervisors, they don't have time to start checking. They don't have time to start looking at numbers. They don't have time to start looking at your sales. Is that okay? They don't have time to start looking at your database. Is that okay? They don't have time to start looking at all those things because sometimes those things are even complicated. Even when you have carried out the data analysis in Excel, you have done it through your database and all those kind of stuff. You need a visualizing software that explains that particular data that have been analyzed on the database or maybe on the data software, the data management software like Excel. Do you get what I'm saying? So you need a software that can help you achieve that easily, and that software is Power BI. Is that okay? Somebody put Power BI on the chat. Is that okay? Power BI on the chat. I think there was a video sent to you guys, I think like 3 to 4 hours before the class. Is that okay? I think around 3 p.m. Nigerian time, right? I think that's there about 2 p.m. Ghanaian time around that exit. So there was a video sent to you guys to show you how to install Power BI, because of Power BI is a software, and the reason why the video was sent earlier was because of Power BI takes a little bit of time in order to install, right? It takes about 30 minutes or 40 to 45 minutes to install. That's if your software, if your internet connection is not slow. Is that okay? If your internet connection is not slow, it takes about 20, 30 minutes. If it's slow, it takes about 40, 45 minutes to get installed. And that's the reason why we sent that video earlier, so that those of you that have a Windows PC, you can go ahead and install your Power BI. Another thing again I want to say is that at the moment, Power BI, the direct installation of Power BI is exclusively for Windows users. Is that okay? So for people that are using Windows computer, because of Power BI is the Microsoft software, it's part of the Office software of Microsoft, but it's a standalone Office software. Is that okay? What I mean by standalone is that it doesn't come with the normal Office software, Excel, PowerPoint, and the rest of them. You know, those ones they come together when you're trying to install them. Is that okay? So it's a standalone. So in order for you to install it, you need to have a Windows PC. Is that okay? It was made by Microsoft. A MacBook might not be able to install it directly. Is that okay? Though there are different ways to install it if you're using a MacBook. Is that okay? But a MacBook will not install it directly because a MacBook does not you can't install Microsoft store apps on a MacBook. But if you want to install it on a MacBook, there is a process. The process might be a kind of not straightforward. You need to first of all install a virtual machine on your MacBook, a Windows virtual machine that gives you the ability to install Windows software for you to not be able to install the Power BI. That one is a little bit of process. Is that okay? For those of you using a MacBook, is that okay? So for those of you using a MacBook tonight, you might not be able to follow us because of for you to even get the visual machine is not free. You have to pay for it. Those virtual machines that allows you to install Windows on a Mac. Some of them are $90, $85, and the rest of them. So some of them are not free. Is that okay? So if you are a MacBook user, just watch us, and later we will send a video to your platform, to your WhatsApp community and Telegram community. We're going to send a video that shows you how to install Power BI for those Mac users, that have the capacity to purchase the virtual machine and then install Power BI, right? Install Power BI. But the direct alternative to Power BI, for Mac user is this software called Tabla. Is that okay? So that's why some people that are using MacBook, right, you see them using Tabla. So Tabla is just like the equivalent or the direct competitor with Power BI, right? It's owned by another company and it's also used for visualization. Is that okay? Right? So almost the same thing that Power BI can do, Tabla can do as well. But the only difference is that Power BI is a more recent software, and based on the company that is backing it, is a very popular company. Is that okay? Everybody, Microsoft is, I think, is the second most largest or profitable company in the world at the moment. Is that okay? So Microsoft is big, and that's why Power BI is looking as if it's more popular or is more bigger than Tabla. So Tabla is another alternative for Mac users particularly. Is that okay? Because Mac users, you can download Tabla on Mac. Is that okay? Directly. But for Power BI, you cannot download it directly. So I just said, let me say some of these conversations before we start, so that in case we start, nobody will say, I don't know. Is that okay? Someone is on the comment saying they cannot see my screen. If you can't see my screen, it means that you're having internet connection problems. Is that okay? So maybe you want to log out YouTube, check your internet, or switch your internet and come back on YouTube, and you will see, because my screen is currently visible right here from our studio. I can see we have some feedback screens, and it's currently streaming live on YouTube. Is that okay? So if you can't see my screen, check your internet connection. Thank you so much. Okay, so now let me just quickly share my screen for those of you that just want to quickly know, maybe you have not been able to install your Power BI and you use the Windows PC. Let me just show you how to install Power BI on the Windows. Is that okay? I'll just do that real quick. I'll just do that really quick now, just quickly, so that everybody's going to get that. Sorry, I think Peter Chidozie, I think is your network. If you can't see my screen, is your network now. My screen is visible, or am I right, people? If my screen is visible, put on the comment section, visible screen, visible screen. Your screen is visible, your screen is visible. Put it in the comment section. I think, Peter, you're having an internet connectivity issue from your, are you having weather, is it weather poor or something? Are you having a very rainy weather or cloudy weather, something? So my screen is visible 100%. So let me share my entire screen so that I can show where you can download Power BI from. Now I'm currently on a Windows PC. Is that okay? And in order for you to download Power BI, every Windows PC have every Windows PC have should I call it an app, a Windows Store app? Is that okay? It's called the Microsoft Store app. Is that okay? And that Microsoft Store app is where you're going to download most softwares on your PC. Is that okay? Where you'll be downloading most softwares on your PC. Is that okay? So if you use a Windows PC, the key thing here is that make sure that the Windows you're using is a recent Windows. A lot of us, we are still using outdated Windows like Windows 7 or Windows 8, 8.1. All those Windows are outdated and they are no more supported by the company Microsoft. So you might not even be able to, there's every tendency that if you use a Windows 7 or Windows 8, there's tendency that you might not be able to install Power BI, right? So you want to make sure that either you are using the least Windows that you need to be running on your PC right now, right? Should be either a recent version of a Windows 10 or a Windows 11. Is that okay? Most recommended is a Windows 11. Windows 10 itself is not even recommended anymore. Is that okay? But just for the sake of it's still allowed, and Microsoft is still allowing that, so you can have a Windows 10. But anything lesser than a Windows 10, then I don't know if you'll be able to install Power BI effectively. Is that okay? So I'm using a Windows 11. So this is a Windows 11 on my PC. So all you just need to do is to come to your search bar and search for Microsoft Store. So you're going to come and search for Microsoft Store. Is an app on every Windows. It comes on default with your Windows. It's just like how Play Store or App Store comes on your phone. Is that okay for you to install apps? That's the same way Microsoft Store comes on your Windows PC in order for you to be able to install other softwares that you want to install directly from on Windows rather. So I'll just open my Microsoft Store. So I'll just do that. I'll open my Microsoft Store to actually install, show you quickly how the Power BI app looks and how you can. It's very simple. It's nothing difficult. It's very simple to install. All you just need to do is to make sure you are in an area where you have good internet connection and you have internet. That's all, right? So now I have this on my screen, right? Now you can see the store. You can do a lot here. You can buy games. You can, if you're using a gaming PC, you can buy games here, play games here, and a lot of things. So I'm just going to search for Power BI. So I'll come to the search bar and I'll search for Power BI. I'll search for Power BI. So the moment I search for Power BI, you're going to see all the options that has to do with that name Power, right? So you see the first one, Power BI Desktop, Power BI Report Builder. So the one you are installing is Power BI Desktop, not Report Builder, Power BI Desktop. So you click on it and then you click install. Once you click on it, if you have not installed it before, you see the option that says install. You click on it and then you say install to start installing. And depending on your network speed, and depending on your RAM size as well. Is that okay? Because Power BI is a more heavy software than Excel. Is that okay? The software is more heavier than Excel. So I recommend you using an 8 gigabytes RAM PC in order to do this. At least a minimum of an 8 gigabytes. If you have a 4 gigabytes, you might struggle, but you might still go through, but it might lag. Is that okay? Your PC might lag if you're using a 4 gigabyte PC for installation of Power BI. It might lag. You might notice lagging. You might notice delay. You might notice your installation wasting a whole bunch of time, taking maybe 2, 3, 4 hours. Is that okay? That's if you have a low-end PC. You have a PC running a low-end RAM, right? So I recommend the minimum of an 8 gigabyte RAM PC in order for you to do this. Is that okay? Come on, if you guys are with me, put on the comment section, too real, too real, too real, too real, too real, too real. Can we do that on the comment now? Come on, as we are doing that, come on, can we do that on the comment? Can you do that on the comment? Too real, too real, too real, too real, too real. Let's do that on the comment. Too real, too real, too real, too real, too real. tutorial. Okay, now this is exactly how you download Power BI. So me, I've downloaded it already on my PC. So all I just need to do is to go and open it. So immediately you finish downloading it, just click on the Power BI or click on open to open your Power BI. So I'll just quickly open my. So I'll just quickly open my is opening. My is opening. Okay, so mine is done opening. Everybody, come on, let's work together. Remember our slogan: no man down, no man down, no man down, no man down. Remember the slogan right here at ID Innovate Data School: no man down. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Come on, if you've gotten to this point, put on the comment section right on. I want to get 15 people. Put on the comment section right on. Can I get 15 people on the comment section right on? Can I get 15? Can I get 15? Can I get 15 on the comment right on? Can I get 15? Can I get 15 on the comment section right on? Can I get 15 people right on? Can I get 15 right on the comments? Can I get 15? Okay, okay, okay. Can I get 15? Okay. So now we have this. Now, before we proceed, the file we are going to be using for our Power BI is the file that you use from your previous training. Is that okay? So from your previous training, I want to believe that with Mr. Ime, right, with Mr. Jerry, right, he taught you how to do functions and formula, and you guys were able to complete a function and formula, should I call it function and formula analysis. Is that okay? So, but if you don't have that file, if for any reason you didn't do your assignment, because that's the same assignment for your assignment file and also for your classwork that you did with Mr. Jerry. Is that okay? Right? So for your classwork you did with Mr. Jerry. Is that okay? So for the classwork you do with Mr. Jerry or your assignment, please do your project. Do your project. Remember, no projects, no test. If you miss even a single project, you won't receive our certification at the end of the day. And if you don't know, just for your notice, every project from last week, every project link and test link from last week will be closed tonight. So if you, for any reason you have not submitted, try to submit between now and what? And 10 p.m. Every project from last week will be closed tonight. Every project submission link from last week will be closed tonight. That's the update from our management. Every project submission link will be closed tonight. So if for any reason there is any project you have not submitted or test you have not done from last week, please go ahead and go and submit. And make sure you're submitting the real thing, because of we're going to start grading very soon. And if you get, in order for you to earn your certification, you need to have 50% at least from everything you have done so for 50%. If you don't make it up for 50%, no certification for you as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So please and please, if you can follow us, I believe all the things we have been teaching are easy, and we have been taking our time to make sure you are getting, even giving you extra videos, even recording extra videos for you in order for you to carry you along. Is that okay? Good. So everybody, go and download your file. Download your file. Have you got to your file now? So let's open the Power BI. So now I'm on Power BI. You're going to see on the left-hand side, you're going to see the option open. You're going to see the option open. So you'll be opening no, not open, rather. You're going to see blank report. So we're going to be opening a blank report. Blank report. So you see this option here that says blank report. So everybody open a blank report. So I'll click to open a completely blank report. So the moment you open a blank report, this is what you're going to have on your screen. So this is the Power BI interface we have right here. This is the interface we have right here. This is the Power BI interface we have right here. Can you see? Has everybody opened their Power BI interface? You open your Power BI interface, put on the comment section. I can. Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? I can. Can I hear I can? So everybody, let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get that file, that data file. So let me see if I have it. Let me see if I have that data file. I should. Let me get the data file. Okay. Are you guys with me? So let me check. Let me check. Let me check. I'm looking for my. I'm looking for the data file. Coming. Give me a minute. Let me get that data file because of we want to import an existing data file that we have been using. So let me check. Let me check. Let me check. So, but the data file we want to use, I said it before, is the same data file that you use for your assignment. So if you have done your full assignment, if you have completed your assignment, then that data file for your assignment, that's what we are using. Is that okay? That's what we're going to be using tonight. Is that okay? So, but for those of you that don't have it, just check the description of this video. Check the description of this video. I believe that our team also place the data file on the description of this video. So if you check the description of this video, I want to believe that you're going to find the data file over there. You're going to find the data file over there. So I want to get the data file so that we can use. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay, 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 okay. I have it now. I want to download. Okay. I've gotten my own data file, so you want to make sure you have gotten yours. So now we have gotten our data file. let's now import our data file. Now on Power BI, you can import different data on Power BI. Is that okay? There are different types of data file you can import on Power BI, but one of the most used data file on Power BI is the Excel data file. So there are a lot of data file you can import on Power BI, but one of the most important data file on Power BI is the Excel data file. So you can import the Excel data file, you can import the SQL data file, you can also import some other types of data file, like some other apps, especially when they are relational data files, right? I mean data files that are like tables, that are in table format, that have columns and rows. Is that okay? Those are what we call relational data file. So any data file that have columns and rows are relational data file. Come on, can somebody put relational data file on the comment? Can we put relational data file on the comment? Can we put relational data file on the comment? Can we put relational data file on the comment? Are we together? So now everybody, in order for you to import, can we tweet? Are you guys on this call? Are you guys in this class? Okay. Now, in order for you to get in the file, we are just going to go to file. We want to open the file. So we go to file, or you can do it this way. If you don't want to go to file, you can click on import data from Excel. So we're going to click on import data. That's an Excel data. And I'll go to where my data file is, click on the data file. You can see it here under my downloads, and I'll click open. I'll click open. I'll click open, 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 open. I'll click open. I'll click open. So the moment you click open, it will start loading for you. It will start opening for you. So it's going to open like this for you. So once it opens like this for you, once the data file opens, so you are the one to select the data you are looking for. So the data I want to use for this data file, you can see different sheets on this Excel workbook. You can see the different sheets, you can see the dashboard sheet, you can see the data set sheets, you can see the pivot sheet, right? That has all the files completed. But the one we are interested in, we're interested in the data set. We're interested in the one that has data set. We're interested in with the one that has data set. So we're interested in the data set sheets. Can you see it? So I'm going to check that box, please. This one is very technical. Some of you, if you don't follow me, you're going to miss it. So you see that place that says data sets, say data set sheets, right? I don't know. Some of you, your own might not be named like this. You do not name your sheets like this. Is that okay? But me, I named my own, the one for dashboard, the one for the data set, and the one for the pivots. Is that okay? Right? So I'm going to select the sheet I'm looking for is just the data set sheet, not the pivot, not for dashboard I did in Excel. Rather, it's just for the data set. That's why I would have loved you to go and download it from the description if you don't have this exact data file I'm using. Go to the video description and download it right now. The video description and download it right now. Now, when you make sure you check the data set, you can see you can check the box. There's a check box by the side of the name of the sheet. I will check the data set, and then you see that the data set will appear here. The moment you check the data set and it appears here, you can now go ahead and you see three options at the bottom. You will see load, you will see transform data, and you will see cancel. You will see load, transform data, and you're going to see cancel. So the option we are going to be selecting is what? Is load. So what we are saying is that we're telling Power BI to load that particular sheet, from Excel, that particular Excel sheet. We're telling Power BI, someone said that they are still installing. Sorry. It takes time. It takes time sometimes if you're not running on a very high internet connection. If your internet is anything lesser than let's say 60 Mbps, it's gonna take time, right? So that's why you would have installed it before the class. That's why I wanted you to install it before the class section. Is that okay? So now I'll click on load in order for my data to start loading. So I'll wait for it to start loading. My data will be loading. I'm waiting for it. So the moment you put that, you allow your data to load. You allow it to load. It might take some time. It all depends on the capacity of your PC. If your PC RAM is very small, it might take more time to load. Are we together? So now my data has loaded. So how do you know your data have loaded? If you come to the right hand side of your screen, you will see this area. You will see this area that says your data. You see it in my data. You can see it here on the extreme right. You can see it here, data. You can see my data. Another way you can check is by checking the second option where you see table view. Where you see table view. So we are on the report view. So you can see table view where you can see your data. If you come to the left hand side, you see some icons on the left hand side. The first icon is where you're on the report view. You can see the data that have loaded the table view. If you have loaded your own data, put on the comment section. Put on the comment section. Yes, 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 yes. Let's go. Have you come on? Can I get yes, yes on the comment? Can I get more yeses? 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 Come on, let's get more yeses. If you've loaded your own data, let's get more yeses on the comment. Let's get more yeses on the comment. If you've loaded your data, let's get more yeses on the comment. Only 3 people have loaded their data. The rest of you, what are you doing now? Have you not loaded or you're just watching? Okay, those that are following me that have gotten their data put here, those that maybe due to their either they have not installed Power BI or they are not following or they're just watching this class like movie, put on the comment section, we move, we move, we move, we move. Let me know the different set of people that are on this call. Because I don't just want to believe that everybody is actually following me bumper to bumper, and at the end of the day, only 3 people are putting yes. The rest, what is happening? 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 Okay, let's proceed. So now we have the data set, right? And we have confirmed that our data set have been installed. So the next thing we are going to do now is now showing you how to what create a data analytical visualization using what? Power BI, using Microsoft Power BI, using Microsoft Power BI. So how do we do that now? Well, the first thing we are going to do is to, in order for you to create a visualization or a dashboard visualization, the first thing we are going to do is to create a title. Is that okay? To give our dashboard a title. What are we trying to visualize from this data set? So let's give it a title. Let's give it a title. So how do you give it a title? Everybody walk with me, please. Let's follow this. 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 Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to what? Select my text tool, because my text box. So if you come to this home, if you're on the home bar, you are going to see your text box at the top. So everybody, let's create what? Let's create a text. So we're going to create a text. We're going to call this what? Dashboard. Dashboard. Or student, or let's say dashboard for student record. So I'm going to edit this right up. I'm going to increase the text, increase the size of the text. So I'm going to give it like 20. 20 is too small. Maybe I'm going to give it like 60. Okay, 60 is fine. 60 is fine. And then the size, I'm going to make it bold. I'm going to make it bold. So I have dashboard for student record. Dashboard for student record. Dashboard for student record. So I have dashboard for student record. So now for student record, dashboard for student record. So this is the title of the what? Of the dashboard. This is the title. So we have this dashboard for student record. So now we have gotten the dashboard. Now we have gotten the dashboard. Now we have gotten the title. The next thing now is to start analyzing or getting the analyzed data, start analyzing the data using Power BI. Is that okay? So for instance, let's assume that the client gave us some data to analyze. So for instance, gave us some insight that they want to what? They want to derive. So one of the first insights that our clients want to derive is the count of students. That means from this record, that's from this data record, the client wants to know how many students participated in this what? In this exam. How many students participated in this exam? How many students participated? So in order for us to analyze that and create a what? A visual for that using Power BI, it is very, very possible. So how do we do that? Come on, how do we do that? Somebody put how on the comment. Put how on the comments. How do we do that? Put how on the comment. We want to know how many students participated, from this. How many students participated from this? That's what we want to what? We want to achieve now. How many students participated from this? That's what we want to what? We want to achieve right now. Are we together? So in order for us to do that, we are going to come here. We are going to use a visualization what? Graph or chart. It's called the card visualization graph or chart. What did I say? We are going to use the card visualization graph or chart. Is that okay? in order for us to analyze these particular requests from our clients. Thank you so much, guys. In order for us to analyze this request from our client. So when you come to the right-hand side, you will see your different visualizations. Are you seeing it? You will see your different visualizations. Are you seeing your different charts? Are you seeing your different charts? You're going to be seeing your different charts right here. So the one we're going to be choosing, we're going to be choosing the card chart, C-A-R-D, the card, C-A-R-D, the card chart, C-A-R-D. That's the one we will be choosing. And where is the card chart? Where is the card chart? So let's locate the card. So the card chart is somewhere at the top. It's somewhere at the middle. You can see it counting from the row, like counting from the first chart. Let's count and see how many charts you count to get the card chart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So the 24th chart, you can see the 24th chart icon, the chart icon that is written 1, 2, 3. You can see the chart icon that is written 1, 2, 3 without a thunder icon, without a lightning icon, that is just written 1, 2, 3. That's the chart we're going to be using. So everybody click on that card chart. You click on it. So the moment you click on the chart card, is going to what? Is going to be shown on your what? On your visualization what? Your visualization screen, which is here. So now we have selected the charts, the graph or chart that we want to use. Let's go ahead and add our students names. So how do we add our student name? We come to the right hand side where you see data, and then we come to the student. You see the data. If your own is not showing, click on the drop down set, all the data set on this data file. You can see all the data set. Is that okay? Or all the data points on this data set. Is that okay? So now you can see names. So we select the names. We select the names. So the moment you select the names, is going to bring you the first name, which is Abubakar. The first name was Abubakar. Have you done this? Have you done this, guys? Have you done this? 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 If you have done this, put on the comment section, yes. Put on the comment section, yes. Have you done this? If you have done this, put on the comment section, yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Now we have added the count of name. The next thing we are going to do, it's not the name that we want. We want the count of this name. Are you seeing it? We want the count of this name and not the name, not really the name, but the count of the name. We want the count of the name, not the name. We want the count of the name, not the name. We want the count of the name, not the name. We want the count of the name, not the name. How do we get the count? So what we are going to do in order for us to get the count of the name, what we are going to do is that we will go back to that where you see that field. So you're going to see field somewhere here where you see the first name field. Click on that drop down, and then you see the different option. You will see first name, last name, count, distinct, and count. So you see count, distinct, you see count. Is that okay? So everybody take your mouse cursor, go to your visualization panel, right? Which is this visualization panel. Look below, you see the section that says feeds. Under that feed, you can see your first name there. There was a drop down. Click on that drop down on the first name. You see count. Select count. Change it to count. Everybody change it to count. The moment you change it to count, it will show you 19 count of names. It means that the number of students that participated for this, exam, there are 19 in total. So this is a way of analyzing when you have a data set that have millions of students. So instead of you to start counting it one by one, you can actually use Power BI to get the count just like that in split seconds. You can use Power BI to get the count as fast as possible. And that's just what we have done right here. So with this, we have been able to know the number of students that participated for this exam. Is that okay? So the number of students that participated for this exam, there are 19 students that participated for this exam. 19, 19, 19. Somebody say 19. Somebody say 19 on the comment. Say 19, 19, 19. There are 19 students that participated for this exam. There are 19 students that participated for this exam. 19 students. So now we have 19. We are going to reduce the size. We are going to reduce the size of this bar. It's too big. So I will just click on this transformation point on this bar and reduce the size and arrange it properly. Drag it and arrange it properly. So I have 19 here. If your own is not reading 19, it means that you have more students. If your own is not reading 19, it's not like you are wrong. Me, I'm using what my data file has. So in case your data file has more students, then that is the number. Is that okay? It's not more that everybody's own must be 19, except you're using the exact data file that I'm using. Is that okay? Except you're using the exact data file that I am using. So now after that, the next thing we are going to do, the next thing we want to do is we want to get the count of region. How many regions participated in this? How many regions that was represented in this exam? How many regions? So the same thing, the same process we did the count of names, we are going to do that for region. The same way we did the count of names, we are going to do that for region. The same way we did the count of names, we are going to do that for region. So how do we do that? Everybody, we are going to go back, select our card again, click on an empty space, select our card again. So we're going to be selecting our card again. So we select our card again, right? Our card chart again. We need another card. So we select our card chart again. And then the same process. This time around, we are going to add the region. We want to know how many regions participated. We are going to go to our data set and add region. So this time around, the region, now we have added the region. It's showing us east. No, that's not what we want. We want the count of region. So we'll click on the drop down on the feed, the same thing, and select the count. So the region to get the region. Count of region. Let's see. Okay, for region this time around, we are going to use count distinct. Is that okay? Count distinct, count distinct, count distinct. So for region this time around, we are going to be using count distinct. Count distinct means that it should not repeat the same region twice. Is that okay? That means on a data file that have repeated region, for instance, the region east is repeated multiple times. When you use count distinct, it just identify one of that east. So if it sees east once, it does not repeat the count of east again. It just picks only one east. It picks only one south. It picks only one north. It picks only one west. Is that okay? Is there. If you can't see feeds under your own visualization, then you need to update your data file. You need to update your data file. You need to update, I say your data file. You need to update your Power BI because feeds is there. Is that okay? As long as you have selected the, before you will see feeds, you must definitely select your card, your visualization, right? So as long as you have selected your visualization and you have what? You have added the data that you want to add, you will see feeds there. You will see it. Feeds is there. Feeds is there. Feeds is there. Feeds is there. It changes. The name might not be feeds when you have not clicked on it. The only time the name can be feed is when you are clicking on the what? On the charts. When you click on the charts, that's when you see feeds there. Justina, do you get it? Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? Have you gotten it? So you see it, 3 count of region. Okay. Count of region. So the next thing we want to find, come on, have you guys gotten this? Let's do the third one. The next one we want to find, we want to get the average of total grade. We want to get the average of total grade. We want to get the average of total grade. Average of total grade. We want to get the average of total grade. 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 So that's the next thing we want to get, the average of total grade. So how do we get the average of total grade? How do we get the average of total grade? The same thing, the same way, the same pattern. We are still going to use our card. We'll click on an empty space, bring in a card chart again. This is the third one. And then we go to our total grade, and we go to our total grade, average of total grade. Average of total grade. So we go to our total grade, select our total grade, and in order for us to get the average, we come back to the fields right here and click the drop down, and we'll see average. Instead of sum, we use average to get the average of total grade. So this is the average of total grade, average of total grade, average of total grade. We have gotten that. Is that okay? Come on, have we done this? Now, if you have done this, in order to differentiate these different chart cards, we are going to give them an outline. Like mine do not have an outline, so but I want it to have an outline to differentiate them, so that when you're not clicking on them, each of them will have an outline. So how do you create, or how do you give them an outline? In order for you to give them an outline, just select anyone. Once you select anyone, right, you come to this visualization area. The first icon here says add data to your visuals at the top. Look at where my mouse cursor is hovering. The second icon says yes, format your visual. So once you see the second icon that says format your visuals, you can now go ahead and say visuals, call out values, and all that. So let's look at how to give an outline. So we'll go to general properties. We'll go to general properties. We'll go to general properties, and then we'll go to general properties. So you see this option that says visual border. So you see visual border. You see that it's off. So I'll turn it on. Visual border is off, so I'll turn it on. Visual border is off, so I'll turn it on. So the moment I turn on my visual border, you can see that there is border right here. So I'll just do the same for all of them. Select these. Go to the icon here that says format your visual. You see it here, format your visual. I'll click on this icon and go to general. Under general, I will go to I'll go to effect. Under effect, you will see visual border. Just turn it on. Visual border, just turn it on, and your card will have a visual border. Just turn it on, your card will have a visual border. Is that okay? Justin, what exactly is not showing? I don't understand what you mean by it's not showing. If it's not showing, it means that your screen, maybe, I don't know this screen you're using of your PC. It might be that your screen is maybe very small, very large. I don't know, and it is showing it is somewhere else. But definitely, if you have this screen I have, your feed's place of values will show 100%. So in order for you to show, all you just need to do is to select the card. Make sure you have added something to the card. Make sure you have added a data point to the card, or a data set to the card. So the moment you add a data set to the card and you click on the card, you should see feeds below, except your Power BI is outdated. Then you want to update your Power BI, right? You're the first person complaining that you can't see feeds in any of our training when it comes to Power BI. So I think I don't think any other person has complained, right? So I think you need to check your Power BI. It means that you're not at the right place. Is that okay? So that's what. So take your time. You can rewind the video, select your card. The moment you create your card and you bring in your data set in your card, you select it, you see your feeds. It must be there. Is that okay? It must be there, unless you're using something different. Okay, so going forward, now we have the average. The next thing we are going to do, we are going to do three more things. Three more things. We are going to create three more charts. Three more charts, three more charts, three more charts. We're going to be creating three more charts. So the first chart we are going to be creating is the first chart we're going to be creating again is the what? Is the gender chart. So we want to know how many gender participated, what is the strength of gender that participated in this exam. What is the strength of gender that participated in this exam? Come on, somebody, if you guys have been put on the comment section, gender, 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 gender. Put gender, 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 gender. Put gender, 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 gender. Okay, okay, okay. Good, 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 good. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do, we'll click on an empty space. We want to get the gender chart now. We'll click on an empty space. We go to our data set, select the gender, check the gender button. So we are going to check the gender button. The moment you check the button, now this time around, we're not bringing in any chart yet. We are not bringing in any chart yet. We're not bringing in any charts yet. So all we just need to do is to click on an empty space, go to the data set. We want to know. Let me see. What do we want to achieve on this? Let's see. Okay, we want to know the count of gender. We want to know the count of gender on this. We want to know the count of gender or gender by. Okay, let's delete this. Let's delete this. Let's bring in. Let's delete this first. Let's delete this first. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this. I'll remove. So all we need to do, follow me, follow me. All we need to do, let's bring in the chart. Let's bring in the chart. So we're going to bring in a stack column chart. A stacked column chart. That's what we're going to bring in, which is the second chart. A stacked column chart. So I'm going to click on the stacked column chart. The moment I click on it, we are going to select the gender. On the stacked column chart, we are going to select the gender. We are going to select the gender on the start column chart. We are going to select the gender, and then we are going to select the what? We are going to select the gender, and we are going to select the what? Gender by region. We are going to select the region. We are going to select the region of the gender. Gender by region. We are going to select the region of the gender. We are going to select the region of the gender. So we selected gender, and then we select the region of the gender. The region of the gender. The region of the gender. Should we use stack column chart for this, for gender? Please pardon me. We are not supposed to use stack column chart for this. We're supposed to use, we'll be using not the stack column chart. We'll be using the donut chart for this. Yes, donut chart, not the stack column chart. So in order for you to delete what you just did, if you click on the chart, you will see a little icon on top for more option. You can click that more option and remove. So for those of you that have used the stack column chart already, so we need to use the donut chart. It's the donut chart I was looking for, the donut chart. So it's the donut chart we are going to be using, the donut chart. So in order for us to use the donut chart, we are going to what? Select the donut chart, right? And then we select our gender. We select the donut chart. We select the gender. Good. Now we select the gender, the donut chart, we select the gender. Now, the next thing we are going to do to confirm our gender, we are going to what? Drag the gender to know the gender that is performing better between the male and the female gender. We are going to now drag the gender again inside our value. You see value, you see gender ledger, you see value. So we drag it inside value. The moment you drag it inside value, you're going to have something like this. So you'll be seeing in total the gender that is performing better, whether is it the female gender or the male gender. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Have you guys seen it? Have you guys seen it? Let me do it again. Let me do it again. So I'm going to remove this and do it again. So what did I do? I selected the donut chart. I selected the donut chart first, then I checked the gender data. I checked the gender data, and then I now, after checking it, that's one, then you now drag it again and put inside the value. So let it be on the ledger and let it also be on the value. Both the ledger and the value. Let it be on the ledger and the value. So I'll add it to the value, and then you will have your gender donut chart report. So you have something like this right here. You have something like this right here. Very, very good. You have something like this right here, this chart right here. You have something like this right here. So I'm going to give it a border. So everybody, I've shown you how to give something a border. I'll go ahead, effect. I'm going to make sure I give it a border, visual border, enable visual border. Are we there? Are we there? So after that, have you done that? Come on, if you have done that, put on the comment section, done, 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 done. If you have done that, put on the comment section, done, 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 done. If you have done that. If you have done that, put on the comment section, done, 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 done. If you have done that, put on the comment section, done, 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 done. Okay, okay. Great one, great one, great one. So we are done with this. We have gotten this. So the next thing we are going to do now, we are going to be creating a chart for. We are going to be creating a chart for what? For the group what? We are going to create a chart for group count. We are going to be creating a chart for what? Group count. So we want to count the groups. So for group count, so we are going to be creating a chart for group count. We are going to be creating a chart for group count. Okay, group count. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring in the group. So I'll select the group. I'll select the group. Now, after selecting the group, we want to do the group count. So after selecting the group, and then I'll select the names. So I'll select group and names. Group and names. Guys, I hope you're following. Group and names. So I'll select the group and I'll select names. 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 And then now I've selected the group and select names. But what we want, we don't just want the names. Instead, we want the count of names. So we are going to go to names, that place, the columns where you see names, and then we are going to change it to count. We are going to change it to count. So count, good. So now we have the group and the count of names, not just the name. The group and the count of names. The group and the count of names. So now we have these. We can now add a chart to it. So let's use a stack column chart. So the moment you apply a stack column chart, we're going to have something like this right here. So have you guys done it? Come on, everybody. I want you to do this. I want you to do this so I can repeat it again. I want you to do this. Okay. Okay. Is there anybody here that have not done it? Is there anybody here that is having any challenge? Is there anybody here that is having any challenge? If you have any challenge, put it on the comments. Put it on the comments so I can help you. Is there anybody having any challenge? Nobody. Okay. Nobody has any challenge. So let's do the last one. Let's do the last one. Let's do the last one. So the last one, we are going to be doing group average. So the same way we're going to be doing group average. So we click on an empty space, select the group. And this time around, we are selecting the group, and then we select group average. That's what we want to do this time around. The average, the group average. Right? So we select the group. Group total grade average. So let's do that. Okay, so we select group, we select the total grade, and this time around we are going to select average. So the average, that's what we are looking for, total grade average, or let's say total grade percentage, not total grade. Let's use total grade percentage. Let's use total grade percentage, and we'll select the average of total grade percentage. And then this time around, we are going to use another type of chart. So we use the stacked column chart here. So we're going to use this chart this time around. Okay. So you see we have our dashboard. So I'm going to add the borders to this chart. Come here and add the border to this chart. Are we there? Are we there? So now we have our complete chart. Have you completed this? Come on, if you have completed this, if you've completed everything right here, you've completed this, you have done all this chart, come on, give it up for yourself. Give it up for yourself. If you have any issues or any problem, let me know now so that I can assist you. Remember, no man down. If you have any issue, you have any problem, let me know now so that I can assist you. No man down. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Any problem? Okay, 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 okay. Any issue? Any issue? Okay, all good, all good, all good, all good. Thank you so much. All good, straightforward. Thank you so much. Everybody has been able to get it. So come on. So all I want us to do now, make sure you complete this. You can go back again, watch the video again and again and again. We're going to be dropping your test. Make sure you go and take your test, right? Do your project, take your test. There's going to be project on this tomorrow. This the project that will come with this is going to be your final project. It's going to be your final project. Let me show you one more thing, how to add teams. So in case you don't like these themes, you can add themes on it. So how do you add themes? Just go to view, and then you can see themes. You see that you can change the theme of your dashboard for it to look good. So that's another thing I want to show you how to add themes. So you add your themes. Are you seeing it? You can add different themes to your dashboard. And after you're done adding your themes, another thing you need to learn is how to export your file. So in order for you to export your file to submit for your project that will be given to you, you click on file, and then once you click on file, you see the option that says export, export, export. You click on export, and then you can go ahead and export to PDF. You can go ahead and export to PDF. You can go ahead and export to PDF and download and submit. You can go ahead and export to PDF and download and submit. So this is going to be part of your assignment for you to do and submit. So you want to make sure you do it and submit it at all costs. All right, so thank you guys so much. In our next class on Thursday is going to be massive. We're going to be teaching you, for those of you that are here, we're going to be teaching you how to make money online. We're going to be teaching you how to get job opportunity online. For those of you that are looking for ways to make as little as $4, $5 daily, we are going to be showing you some secrets on how to actually make this money legitimately online using some secret as a data analyst. So this is what we are going to be doing on Thursday, and we are also going to be introducing another wonderful aspect of data analysis, which is SQL, on Thursday. So you want to make sure you don't miss Thursday's class for anything. Be on time. It's going to be out of this world, and always remember that learning is the foundation to innovation. Do your test, do your project. Remember, no test, no project equal to no certification. Your graduation is coming up on Saturday, so you want to make sure you do all your tests and all your project. I will see you on Thursday. Do your test and do your project. Your test will be sent to your WhatsApp community, your Telegram community, and also it will be pinned on this chat. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night, friends. Good night, guys. Put good night on the comment. Put good night on the comment. Put good night on the comment. Come on, put good night on the comment. Good night, guys. See you on Thursday.